is up, everyone? I'm Jared. I'll be your host today. With today, we're going to be going through some of my favorite MLB picks for PrizePicks. If you're not currently on PrizePicks, if you use promo code WIN daily, what that's going to do is going to get you a 100% sign up bonus up to $100. What we're also going to do today is if you do sign up today using that promo code of WIN daily, we're going to throw in a free 30 days of WIN daily gold, get you access to our optimizer, gets you access to our Discord, and it also gets you access to all of our daily articles. It's a great deal. It's about a $50 value. So sign up today if you're not currently a member. Also, if you're not currently subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go and hit the like and subscribe button today. With all that being said, I do want to go ahead and jump into tonight's slate. So my focus here today is just going to be on the night games. We do have some games starting earlier on today, but I will be focusing on the games that are starting up at 7 o'clock. So as I started going through some of these picks today, the one thing that I really did notice is that we have some pretty solid pitching projections today, but we also have some favorite spots of mine for batting. So the first one that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through Yusei Kikuchi and his strikeout prop. So if you haven't been following him, he has really been struggling on the year. He hasn't hit over 4 strikeouts all season. He's also facing a Yankees lineup today. It's a powerhouse at this point. He did face this same Yankees lineup at the start of the year. He only managed 3 Ks against them. When he did face them, they were actually struggling at the time. So with the Yankees hitting really well right now, Kikuchi not pitching really well, I don't see any path to him getting greater than 4 strikeouts today. There's a small chance that he actually gets 2-4 and gets us a push, but I actually do like him for the under on this. I just don't think he lasts that long today. He's going to be facing a lineup that's predominantly right-handed, and on the season, he has just a 16.7% K rate against righties. It's just going to be a really tough lineup for him to get to that 4 strikeouts today. The next one that I want to go through is actually going to be Vladimir Gutierrez. He's another young pitcher on the Reds pitching staff who has just absolutely struggled this year. He hasn't made it past 4 innings all season. It's just been a complete struggle for him. If we look at what he's done, to get to the 14 and a half outs today, he needs to go a full 5 innings. I just don't see that happening. He hasn't lasted greater than 4 2/3 innings all season. And today he's facing a Brewers lineup that is extremely hot. If you're playing DFS, the Brewer stack today is one of my favorite stacks on the board. Really just don't think Gutierrez lasts that long today. His control has just been awful. Over his last 2 starts, he's walked 10 batters. That's just not going to get it done at the major league level. Also, with the Brewers tonight, they're going to be loading up on lefty bats. You have guys like Yelich, Tellez, Colton Wong. It's just going to be a really tough lineup. His walk percentage actually skyrockets to almost 24% against lefties. So with this lineup, with his poor control, it's going to be a really tough road for him to get past 4 innings tonight. I'm going with the under on the 14 and a half outs. The next one that we are going with is going to be Aaron Judge, who is just hitting the ball like a madman right now. So I'm going to be going with the 8.5 hitter fantasy score. It is a pretty high number, but if you look at what Judge has done over the past week or so, really all season, he has just been one of the best hitters in the game. If we look at just his last 22 at bats, he's got 4 homers, he's got 10 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and also 6 barrels. He's also facing off against Kikuchi tonight. Just love this matchup for him. He continues to rake. If we look at what he's done against lefties this season, it's been phenomenal. He's got a 560 ISO against them this season. He's crushed them all year. He's crushed them historically. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Kikuchi deep tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if he takes anybody from the Blue Jays deep tonight, to be honest with you. It is a high number for Aaron Judge tonight, but I do like the over on this 8.5 hitter fantasy score. So the next one that we are going to be going with is going to be CJ Cron. He's facing off against one of Win Daly's favorite pitchers, and that is Patrick Corbin. Cron on the year has absolutely crushed lefties also. He has a 550 ISO against lefties on the year. Actually, the whole entire Rockies lineup has been pretty good against Southpaws this season. So if you don't go with him, you can go with Connor Joe. He's in a great spot, but I really like CJ Cron tonight. I also just love targeting bats in cores when we're dealing with hitter fantasy scores for PrizePicks. If we look at what Corbin has been doing, he's allowed 7 barrels already in 19 innings of work this year. That's just not good. Um, Again, I already alluded to Cron being great against lefties this year. One thing that we do want to look at with Corbin gives up a 35% fly ball rate versus righties and also a 44% hard hit rate. Everything is there for Cron to have a phenomenal night tonight. This 7.5 hitter fantasy score, again, he can very, very easily get it with one swing of the bat. I'm going with the over here. So just to recap, you say Kikuchi, we're going with the under on his strikeouts. Vladimir Gutierrez, we're going with the under on his pitching outs. Aaron Judge, we're going with the over on his 8.5 hitter fantasy score. And then CJ Cron, we're going with the over on the 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So that's where we're going today. If you do end up using these picks, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Also, feel free to leave us some comments if you have picks that you're going in your own way. We'll be happy to answer any of the questions for you. That being said, good luck. Hope you guys cash tonight.